Alright guys, welcome back. As you can see, I got parts. We're inside right now because I don't really feel like going out to the garage. So I had these inside. Anyway, so I'm just going to go over some of the stuff that I got here. We got the puppies here. Well, not really puppies, one puppy. This is the new dog. This is Butters, and this is the old fart. This is Bane. He's our blind puppy. But he's a sweetheart. That one's just kind of wild. But anyway, guys, we're going to get back to some parts here. I did, over Black Friday, well, it was actually right before Black Friday, I was able to buy a clutch off of ECS Tuning. This was like 40-something% off, and I could not pass up the deal. So I went with a Stage 4 kit from ECS Tuning. So that was the single mass flywheel, the clutch disc, and the pressure plate, along with some other miscellaneous parts that I will need for that. We'll go through them. But thought I'd go ahead and show you guys real quick what it looks like. This is going to be the flywheel. Yeah, this is the flywheel from ECS Tuning. It's got a little bit of weight to it, but overall, I mean, this one was rated for 500 crank torque, so this will be able to handle the an upgraded turbo if I decide to go that route. So yeah, so we're good on that. And then we have this ECS Tuning. This is the pressure plate, and this got a little bit of weight to it as well. Some pretty nice stuff here. I'm excited to try this out, but also I'm kind of hesitant of doing the job because it's a little, I mean, it doesn't seem to be that bad. But yeah, here's the disc, clutch disc part. This one's not pretty light, this one. So guys, follow these instructions exactly. Make sure those are all the same. Go ahead and throw this back up in here. Oh yeah, it smells kind of funky though. That oil or whatever is on that. I don't care for that. So let's close that up. So now off to the side, we can walk around here, and another box of goodies. So I went ahead and got the Schwaben flywheel retainer. So I wanted to be sure I had something to hold the flywheel while I was torquing and taking off the bolts. So this goes on and hooks right onto the actual grooves on where the starter grabs. So that pin goes on in somewhere on the side, and then that'll hold it for you. So I got that, a little cheap insurance right there. We got our hydraulic throwout bearing. This is one of those look or however you want to pronounce that. Yes, it is a little bit cheaper version, but it's still OEM quality. So went with that. Not too bad. Super light, but it's plastic like the original is. So I mean if that one lasted 64,000 miles, then hey, that'll last for the rest of the car's life, hopefully. And then yeah, they gave some more Super Dot 4 for the clutch. Then you get your assorted bolts for the clutch and flywheel. So you got all these triple hex square or triple square 12-point bolts. So these are all the torque to yield bolts that I will need for the job, and also a big assortment of other bolts. Pretty much it's every bolt that you take off the transmission that I bought the kit for. I think it was like $30, $30 or $40, but it's all the bolts that you will need to, I mean, basically redo all the bolts that you take off, put in brand new ones, and yeah, good to go. These 6mm hex bolts are, I believe, for the taking the output shaft on one of the axles. That you put these in, you can put like a pry bar in it so they don't spin. So you can do that way. Here's a 6mm 1/4" drive socket, which you will need for the I don't even know what it's called. It's like the part where, you know, your axle goes into. It's kind of the, I forget what the precise name for it, but it's kind of like a transfer case type of deal. But there's a 6mm hex bolt that goes all the way through it that bolts into the transmission that you need a very long extension to get. So I got this one instead, and then I can use some of my adapters and be good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much all of these bolts. And then I got a set of sockets here. Got a set of these triple square sockets that I will need a good bit of these. So if you would do these jobs, you will need these bad boys for pretty much most of the stuff on the transmission side of the and the flywheel and pressure plate, stuff like that. We'll have all of those on there, so you will need them. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the stuff that I got. I am gonna get a rear main crank seal because I heard those do leak a good bit on that car, especially with the non-revision of the oil seal. So we're gonna go ahead and get one. ECS has a billet aluminum one that I will go ahead and try. It's like $100 for that, so I'm gonna order that first this coming week. We'll get that in, and then we can start tearing this thing down. It's going to be a project for sure, guys, but I'm going to try to record some of it. But mostly there's a lot of good videos out there for doing this job, and they're pretty detailed. I need to get another torque specs for a lot of this stuff, but I think ECS has a lot of stuff on their website with this for the installation stuff, so I can get all those torque specs and everything with all the bolts on the transmission, for the motor mount or the transmission mounts, the dog bone bolts, you know, everything. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share some of the goodies that I got. I'm excited. It will have a 500 mile to 1,000 mile break-in on this bad boy, but then after that we can rip with it. I can start dropping the clutch, doing some launches again. I can't wait to try this stuff out. And yeah, that's about it for right now, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We're going to get some more videos out here soon, and I will catch you on the next one.